All right, what's up, guys? Just jumping in here at the beginning real quick. Just throwing this video in there because I thought everyone would enjoy it. Just a little filler video, not a boring one because everyone loves some electric cutouts. That's what you'll see in this one. But wanted to jump in here and throw some information on the 55 out real quick. We got some parts coming. So the next video, you should be seeing some inner wheel well repair. A little frame repair. We're adding a shock relocation bar. We got the new leaf springs, and I got the rear end on dollies. So the next video, you should see a lot of some fabrication, getting that stuff in, and potentially even getting the rear end up in there as well, just depending on how far we get. Also some updates on the engine. It's done at the machine shop, and we'll go over that and some heads we got. But anyway, just wanted to share that before so you can have those videos to look forward to on making some killer progress on this thing. So anyway, let's get into this 72 Challenger and hope you enjoy it. All right, good morning. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you just saw, I think I'll put that little B-roll clip in of the 72 Challenger. So you just obviously saw this car. Jason was wiring in a Dakota digital dash amongst some other little things that we'll probably go over when the car is finished. But I'm gonna go ahead and help knock the item out. Got some electronic cutouts. I've done a set of these years back on a Willys, and been a while, probably about 10 years, just about. And I think we're gonna get these things just because it has long tubes and a crossover, and also it's got fuel injection and the O2 sensors over here. We can't really fit them up in this area, obviously. So I think we're gonna go right back in here, right in this straight section. So should tuck them up in there good enough. So we'll see. That's the whole point of this. I'm going to be doing some eyeballing and figuring on where we want to put this stuff. So we'll take you along for the ride on installing these things. And when they're all done, obviously we'll fire it up and do a little full exhaust and open exhaust clip for you. Okay, so right here what I'm doing, I basically measured out and marked where I wanted the cutouts. So I used the little Milwaukee cutting wheel there and got my first cuts made. Obviously couldn't go all the way around due to the floorboard. So we got these first initial cuts made so that way when I pull down the center section of the exhaust, I just have the top portion to cut. Okay, as you can see, those are my lines where the actual ends of the cutouts are. And you definitely want to measure in from that and sneak up on it. You don't want to cut it the size of that because then you have to either A, you'd have to weld them in, or B, it'd be too big of a gap to fill. So we're gonna sneak up on it. We may try to do these as a slip fit, but as you can tell, I can't get to the tops to cut them. So I'm gonna loosen these clamps up and should be able to loosen these clamps up at this slip fit and pull this whole center section down and finish cutting this stuff and get those things fit. Okay, my time lapse cut short for some reason there. I didn't hit stop, but it decided to stop. Anyway, I got those center sections cut out, and we actually are going to butt weld these in place. We'll show you how we're gonna how we're gonna do it, but I got my bottoms marked. That's the mark of where the collector is going to butt together, as well as right there. So what I'm gonna do is take this over to our nice chop saw, or band saw I should say, and cut these nice and even on both those guys, and then those will be cut and ready. And then I can butt weld to this back section, and we can slip them up into place and then bolt this thing up into place. Cut them first, obviously, and then we'll be ready to seam them together. Okay, left off showing you guys what I was cutting, and ended up doing a little bit of work off camera here, but we got the front portion mocked back up. I got them sandwiched together. We got new gaskets coming in. We ran into our local exhaust shop and had these ends flanged, as you can see, because these ends weren't flanged and we would have had to butt weld it, and it would have been a pain to get this exhaust apart if you'd ever have to take it apart. So we got these flanged and got them set up in there. So now we're just ready to clamp it all up. So tomorrow when we get our gaskets, we'll be able to toss those in, get our clamps all tightened up, and then get the actual electric cutouts installed as well. So we'll jump on that when we get there. Okay, left off showing you guys this exhaust all mocked up. So here it is with the cutout units mocked up. So basically what we ran into is this cutout kit was actually, the Y pipes were actually set up for just normal manual block offs, and then bought the electronic stuff separately. Well, when you do that, these manual cutoffs aren't positioned or made for those motorized cutouts. So it actually changes the flange, and you can't set these motors up right. So I had to cut the welds on the flanges and rotate the flanges to get my motors sitting up, tucked up to the floor. So is what it is, not a big deal, just a minor setback. So got everything mocked up and in place. So I'm about ready to tack those flanges back in place, so then I can in turn get everything finished up. So that's pretty much where we're at. So we'll get these tacked up in place and show you guys more of a finished product. All right guys, showed you guys what it looked like up underneath. We got the thing down on the ground. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you what it looks like underneath the car. We got the tailpipes all squared up. There's the exhaust. You see the mufflers. And then get way down, you can see the cutouts. So they definitely don't hang down. They don't look gaudy or anything like that. So there they are there. There's the passenger side. And we may add some little turn down dumps in the future. We're not sure if he wants to go that route or not, but we may. All the wiring's all tucked up with P-clamps and ran really nice. And Jason's finishing the wiring for those, as well as the Dakota Digital. And then we have a little bit of checking to do. This has got the Phytech fuel injection, which I've heard a lot of bad about it, but so I don't know. This thing's not running the greatest with it, but could be something else causing it not to, but we're gonna try to figure that out. Replace the U-joints on the drive shaft, and this thing's almost ready to fire up and test out the cutouts, and I'll include that in here as well. And then get the Dakota Digital gauge cluster set up as well. But yeah, clean car, 440, pretty nice.
Says you're pretty easy.
I am pretty easy.
Do you want to shine it up underneath? Is that what you want?
I might when you open them up.
Practice.
What do you need, the keys?
I didn't. I do now.
Now you do.
Go ahead and laugh at me.
I'm gonna laugh.
Make fun of the fat guy.
If you can't make fun of the fat guy, who can you make fun of?
I guess.
that's good. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Forgot to film an outro at the shop, so I hope you enjoyed that one. It was pretty fun. We've done some more work to this car since I filmed that, trying to get the thing really properly roadworthy. Just had a few little issues keeping it from being, I don't know, safer when driving it. So anyway, we've got all those addressed. That was just something he kind of added on at the end. It was a fun little project, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be getting back on this thing in the next video, so get excited for that. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.